Everyone, I'm here with my friend Ginger to do an unboxing video. So I was filming videos for the week, and as I was filming videos, somebody came to the door and dropped the package off. So yes, I have a package here. I'm not going to show you obviously the address, but like literally just came to my door. And I can't tell you how many people's videos I've watched where they're filming and then they get a package. And I'm like, oh, I wish that would happen to me while I was filming. But yeah, today it did. So that's awesome. So this is one that wasn't really on my radar until I saw Almoon53 talk about this deck. And then it kind of, the more I looked at it, the more I thought, I think this is a deck that needs to be in my collection. So it is the Alana Fairchild White Light Oracle. Now, I do like Alana Fairchild decks for the most part. I think the only one I was disappointed in is the Butterfly Affirmations one. I wanted a guidebook with it. I thought it would be a little bit different. So I'm very curious. I love her guidebooks, are always so thoughtful, very healing. This seems to me like a deck that is very celestial in its energy. So I thought that this deck needed to be in my collection as I try to take the wrapper off. Okay, there we go. So it is a Blue Angel deck. Love this here. That's what the back looks like. Nice sturdy box as always. So enter the luminous heart of the sacred. So I'm just seeing how many cards does it say here in here. 44 card guidebook. That seems to be pretty standard, is 44 cards for an oracle deck. It looks very lovely. So you've got sort of that olive browny green going on here. Got your little paper on top for protection. We've got our guidebook. Oh, it's a nice chunky guidebook. So very much, like some of our other decks where you get this nice chunky guidebook with it. We'll take a look at that in a second. And then we have here, it's just the bottom there. You've got it matching. We have our cards. Oh, the backs, look at that. That wolf, that is just gorgeous, beautiful. I do like too that they didn't just cover the whole thing in plastic. I think like having a little sleeve around the decks when they come is fine, and it's a lot less plastic, so it's good for the environment. So it's your typical Blue Angel size deck, larger size. Oh, the cardstock is good. It's a little bit thicker than usual, just a little bit, because I still want some bend. It has like a matte sort of like somewhere between matte and glossy finish. It's like half and half, because I don't like the matte too much. Like when it's really matte, it's hard to shuffle, it's hard to fan. It's just difficult, right? But it isn't super glossy or shiny either. So like I said, it's got this wolf on the back, which I think is really, really pretty. Magnetism of arrows. This is beautiful. The artwork on this is just, it's stunning. I'm not going to show you all of them. They've got these strange names on them too. Anapasis. I wonder if these are like Greek or Latin terms. There's something very like mysterious about this particular deck. 7 Blessings of Eve. Very, very cool. Archon Barbell. And it seems to almost, the way they have the art here, it really seems to almost like glow from within. So I really like the art in there. Oh, Bastet. So pretty. Oh, Yogini of 285 hertz. So I'm very curious to see what the guidebook says, because it seems like it's, there's stuff here about sound waves. Yeah, all these hertz levels. This is interesting. Spirit Owl of 852 hertz. This is a very mysterious deck. Oh, there's the spirit wolf that appears on the back. Theta of Venus. The deer of Delta. So again, we've got these waves, these brain waves going on. Like theta, beta, and gamma, they're all like brain waves. Aurora of Gamma. And they've all got, like, it's all very white, but also very, like, pinky, and lots of pinks and roses going on. Beatitude of Sacred Rapture. And then there's a Norse reference here. Volva of Sedir? I never know how to pronounce that. Shaktipit of Seahorse. This is like a very, I keep saying this, but it's very mysterious type deck to me. I'm curious what the guidebook says about all of this. Sacrament of Extreme Unction. Telepathy of Terror Matter. Oracle of Chaldea. So again, I'm not showing you all of them. Ivory Wish-Fulfilling Crow. Let's see, one more. Karma of Kutala. And the Ishtar Lion Gate 888. Very cool. So, first impressions. Love the artwork. The artwork is beautiful, very stunning. I love whoever this artist is. They did a great job. I love how they seem to glow. I love the flow in them. I love how it combines like the human figure and the animal figure with swirls and more abstract sort of forms going on. I think this is a stunningly beautiful deck. But I'm curious to work with this because it's very different. It's got all these phrases in here that I'm not quite sure of. It seems to refer to sound waves and to brain waves, but it also has like animal imagery and goddess imagery and angelic stuff going on. So I'm very, very curious about it. So we've got here in our book, we've got an introduction, the story of the deck, rapture, anti-rapture, ecstasy, how to play with your white light oracle. Now that's very interesting, how to play with it as opposed to how to read it. So it talks about blessing, purification, so you know your usual how to do this. And then we've got the messages. So it looks like we've got our thumbnail and then we've got a little sort of quote here or a message, and then it goes into more information. And then as usual with Alana Fairchild, we have our healing process as well. So it looks like each card has a good chunk of information about it. I'm going to see if there's anything else at the end. What's next for your sacred path, about the artist. Okay, so I was wondering if there were going to be spreads or anything. It doesn't look like there's spreads in this deck. There's an introduction about it, and then most of it is information about each of the cards. So I'm curious to read a little bit more about it. The back of the book says, the doorway to the sacred is found within the heart. From the heart we connect with, nourish, and develop our soul. Your soul is your unique inner being. It is a part of you which lives many lifetimes and grows spiritually throughout countless experiences. Your soul may have lived on worlds other than Earth, perhaps on various stars, and certainly in the spiritual worlds between lifetimes. Yet it is meant to be here now, helping us to bring light to our planet for the benefit of many in need. So I'm very curious to work with this. My first impressions of this deck is it's gorgeous. I do appreciate the chunky monkey guidebook because I love how hers always provides so much information. But it looks like too, there's like a shorter message at the beginning of each one, which, you know, can be good if you're just looking for a quick reading. So I'm going to work with this and then do a full review. But so far, I'm going to say artwork looks beautiful. Packaging, box looks beautiful, book looks nice and thick, so I am pleased with the overall what I'm seeing here. but we'll see how it reads. It's definitely a different kind of deck than sort of what I'm used to. So let me know if you have this deck and you have any thoughts about it. Put it below. Is it on your list? Is it one that you're interested in working with? Let me know. I would love to hear your first impressions as well. For those of you that are interested, I featured reading on my Etsy shop right now is an asteroid reading for if you want to know where the 5 major asteroids are in your birth chart and what they mean. It's at half price for this month of June. Otherwise, and also in tarot on my Patreon, we are doing a tarot reversals series. So if you want to learn reversals, you can join us over there. Thank you to all my patrons for supporting me. You guys are awesome. Big shout out to Marie and Nathan. And as always, thank you so much for watching. Like and subscribe. Thank you for being here. And as always, peace and love and rock.